I would say the biggest effect is I'm just more intelligent with my approach with not only producing but DJing. So I think previously I had a lot of really good intent, but the energy wasn't really going the right places. I found that I was far more able to back myself and make much better decisions, not only with the producing side of it, which is, not dithering on tracks and not, stuffing around with things. I was able to start doing tracks in 3 days that I really liked and I backed as well. And with my gigs, I've had good gigs and bad gigs, but I've learnt differently from them, and I'm now making better decisions with my gigs. And I think that's really elevating my level and my own view of success. And it's really nice to have that foundation, which I didn't really have for quite some time. The main one is that I'm now able to say, well, if you want me to play at this certain gig, this is the way I value myself. So I'm no longer kind of taking, that's the offer they're going to give me, I'll just take that. Now I'm saying, look, it costs money to come to an interstate gig. I need to have this, and this to make sure I'm not just losing money on my career again and again and again. So I'm now actually turning a profit, which is really, really unexpected and great as well. I did what I wanted to do, and therefore I got the most out of it, instead of it being kind of like a set structured thing. So I remember I sat down talking about compression was one of the ones that we did. We spent a lot of time on actual artist building and profile, like, your bio, things like that. Stuff that I was not very good at that I really needed to focus on. So I was in the driver's seat, which was great. I think I can probably say very safely the mixing was probably one that I significantly improved on, because it wasn't great before, but it definitely was so much better by the end of it, to the point where the last release I did, which came out in January, I mixed and mastered it myself. Which, not a perfect result, sure, but it sounded light years ahead of something that I had put out like maybe 18 months ago, which is kind of an astonishing turnaround for me. I thought it would take so much longer, but the engineering would be one thing, and the other thing I think would also just be the ability to break down a song into sections that are just moved around and just finding the right combinations on them. I'm loving the stuff I'm putting out. It's not perfect, but it's me, and that's what matters the most. More music. Now that I'm capable of doing songs in a much shorter time period, I'm in a very good position of creativity, so I'm trying to put tracks out like once every 8 weeks or so. I figured out that works, so it's a very good growth I'm seeing, which is wonderful.